What up? It's your boy T-Bear and reaction. Today is Wrestle Wednesday, so I'm about to get into Pllana production. As you know, this weekend is Money in the Bank weekend as well too, and we're about to be in PLEs being on time. Oh my god, back being on time. We ain't had that in a while since WrestleMania, man. Like I mean, later time, not middle of the day or anything like that. Well, I'm trying to figure what was the other. Yeah, I mean, we were back to really be on time, so I can sit home, relax, and watch. Hopefully, other than that. This was made a couple weeks ago before the final qualifiers was made. So if so, he might be a change of mind for folks who watching it. But anyway, this is Pllana production. Giving thoughts on who should win Money in Bank. So without further ado, let's get it.
Money in the Bank is in a couple of weeks, so let's talk about who should win the ladder matches to become Mr. and Miss Money in the Bank. Let's start with the men's ladder match. So far, we have Jey Uso, Chad Gable, Carmelo Hayes, and Andrade who have qualified. I'm going to go ahead and assume that LA Knight or Logan Paul is going to also get in that match. However, I don't think
it is LA Knight, but the other one is surprisingly Drew McIntyre.
Man will have a good chance at winning it. My prediction is that one of them will get in the match and the other will screw the other out, leading to a SummerSlam bout.
So yeah, LA's in, so probably Logan's going to try to screw him out of it.
United States Championship. You can eliminate either man.
A couple folks going to get you screwed out of it. Him probably possibly out of Logan, and Drew getting probably screwed out by CM Punk, or is doing work. This words that AJ Lee might do it
to win this ladder match. Personally, I would want LA Knight to win, but that's probably not going to happen. But anyways, as for the last person, I think it's going to be Ilya Dragunov. Something tells me that Sheamus and Drew McIntyre will cost each other the match in the
Unfortunately, it's Drew.
Third qualifying match that'll lead to a singles match between them, and this could even lead to a bonus match for Money in the Bank.
And for and anybody, people were also saying Drew should have been the one. Drew shouldn't have won it. It should have been somebody else. But I feel like they're setting up for this storyline to continue with him and Punk though. But this will be a good little, and then have the best that he said. And had Drew CM Punk involved somehow. So yeah. I think this is also. I wonder if it's also before. No, this ain't before when Drew attacked CM Punk. So yeah.
Okay, now let's start the process of elimination. This is actually tough because you can make a case for any of these other men winning the contract. Andrade might have the least likely chance, though. He just doesn't have as much momentum as the other guys, in my opinion.
He's more for the spot.
So I'm saying he's off the list of potential people who could win the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, he's in for the spot.
Carmelo Hayes has a good chance because WWE does see a bright future for him. However, I think he's going to have to wait just a little bit longer to see that future unfold. And the same thing really applies to Ilya Dragunov. These guys are the future, but they might have to wait just a little bit longer, and there's nothing wrong with that. They will win one day, and it'll be great, but for now, it's just not happening. That leaves us with the two options that seem the most likely because they are the biggest stars. They're also in the hottest storylines right now. I'd say that Jey Uso is probably the most likely to win. I would give him a 70% chance of winning, while Chad Gable can have a 30% chance.
Yeah, it's definitely up to. I will love it for Jay to be the one to have it in the bank, but there's possibly a chance that Shaq can get it as well too. Now, Drew get it because he might get it out of it as well too. LA Knight, same situation. You might get screwed out of Logan Paul. Like I said, Melo Hayes and Andrade are like pretty much the spots fest. And Andrade is like definitely the least likely to win. And Melo is like either or. I mean, he could be the sleeper, the one that's still it, or as well too. But he's definitely there for the spots fest as well too. So let's keep going. Let me bring the Lays up because Lays Money back. So, because like I said, it's not it. No, that's last year. Hold on 1 second, because it's. Hold on. All right, hold on. 2024. Here we go. All right, so right now, the women's is EO Chelsea. Let's see what we say.
It really does come down to these two. I honestly think that WWE should pick Chad Gable. He should have the Creed brothers help him out, officially forming the faction at Money in the Bank. Team Gable or Alpha Academy 2.0, I don't know what you want to call them. It doesn't matter to me, but I think this is the best decision between Chad Gable and Jey Uso. However, I'm not mad about Jey Uso winning either. He's a great talent. He's one of the most over people in the company. I also wouldn't mind seeing main event Jey Uso finally win main event pay-per-views as the world champion. I think that would be nice. I'm honestly impressed with this year's Money in the Bank lineup because honestly, I'd be happy with anyone who wins. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's going to be Jey Uso with Chad Gable being the dark horse of the match. And now let's talk about the women's ladder match. It only has 3 winners.
So right now it's on 3, so yeah. I'll let them know what you say with this one.
And who qualified so far, and those ladies are Io Sky, Chelsea Green, and Lyra Valkyria. The other women could be Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Dakota Kai. Let's break this down.
So he got 2 of them. He got 2 of them right. It's definitely Tiffany Stratton and Naomi, and the other person is Zoe Stark. A lot of people like why her, but we'll see. Well, let's see what he say.
Out again and start the process of elimination. You can take out Lyra out of the match. Again. I think she's too young, and I also don't think she's ready to win either. There's plenty of other women.
But the fact she's getting this push to one being the King of Ring and Money Back, props to her though.
Deserve to win more than her, so she's out of here. Io Sky is another name that you got to take off the list of who could or who should win the ladder match because she won last year and she doesn't need to win again. I know there's been times where we've seen people win the briefcase 2 times, like CM Punk or Edge. I'm just personally not a fan of that, so I say let's not do that.
No.
Jade Cargill shouldn't even be in the match, in my opinion. We've seen that she botches sometimes, and she isn't 100% ready, honestly, to be in that ring.
But she's not in it, so there's that.
So it could lead to her looking bad in that ladder match if she does botch. I feel like it might be a bad idea to put her in this match that not only can make her look bad, but it also could be dangerous for her or the other women. WWE would essentially be putting her in a position where she could get seriously injured or injure other women, and that is not a safe decision. So I say get her out of here. Just look at Logan Paul last year, who wasn't ready to be in a Money in the Bank match. He almost suffered a career-ending injury. Thankfully didn't, but you can't make the same mistake with Jade, so therefore Jade should stay out of this. And now with the last 4 ladies, I'd give Naomi a 4% chance. It's low, but you never know. She could win it. It could shock everyone, but it's not likely because, like I said earlier about the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, she doesn't have momentum, and if you don't have momentum, you're most likely not going to win. Now it could really go either way with Dakota Kai, Chelsea Green, or Tiffany Stratton. I honestly would split the 96% and say each of them has a 32% chance of winning. I wouldn't be mad with any of them.
You know, I'm not too fond of any of the choices a lot of people are saying because they both heels. But there's 2 people that want this. They see want to happen. They want either Chelsea or Tiffany Stratton to have as well too. Unless something changes with them down the line, I don't care. Anyway.
Winning. Personally, I want to see Tiffany Stratton at number 1. Dakota Kai could be number 2, and then Chelsea Green would be number 3. That's for me at least. But
it says because out of she pretty much number 2 now.
Again, Triple H did a great job at picking out the people in these ladder matches who honestly have a great chance at winning, and a lot of people wouldn't be mad at. You honestly can't be mad at the booking of these ladder matches. This is a huge W, a lot better than the previous Money in the Bank ladder matches. Anyways, who do you think should win? Let me know in the comments below.
Comment down below. The women ones, I'm gonna leave with Eric because the only ones that are faces that's in there are unfortunately not looking like the ones that are highly chance of winning it as well too. One. Number 2, unless one of the ones they are looking to win, like Chelsea or Tiffany, do turn face down the line. That's a different story, but yeah. As for the men, I'm hoping it's definitely since he's the top, I'm definitely hoping it's Jey Uso for sure, man. I do want Yeet in the Bank to happen. So other than that, comment down below who you think should be the winners of this as well too. If you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T signing off. One love.